Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is the divisional round of season 7. Your 3-seeded Huskies taking on the 2-seeded Jaguars here in Jacksonville. Coming off of a tough win last week against the Las Vegas Raiders, who were on a huge winning streak, but able to pull off the win, and now taking on Jake Jackson, who had 4,100 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions on the season. We're going to have to slow him down early and often. It's a 1st and 10 from the 19, and the Huskies send a blitz, and CJ Hunter gets home. Haven't seen that type of explosion out of CJ in a very long time. Now he's 2nd and 17. As Dylan once again just beat across the middle, this time by Hooks, who hangs onto a tough one. But a 1st and 10 from the 31. Jackson under center, and CJ Hunter gets home once again. 2nd sack of the first drive. He only had 2.5 on the year, and that was a half a sack from tying this game alone. 2nd and 15 from the 26 now for the Jaguars. Jackson under center as Larry Sims gets home. Not quick enough though, is a nice move there and still going downfield. What a move by the receiver, getting the Jaguars all the way on Husky side of the field here. 1st and 10 from the 20 or 47. As the Huskies send another blitz as Gage Bloodgood from behind, and the 3rd sack of the drive from the Huskies defense. So far, it's either been a huge play by the Jaguars or a sack by the Huskies. Now a 2nd and 17 from the 40. As Darrell White lays out Jackson after a 2-yard pickup. Vigil Hatcher had some pressure up the middle, but Jackson able to escape it. Now a 3rd and 14 from the 43. The Jaguars just check the ball down to their tight end, able to bring him down before the 1st down line. And a 4th and 3, a big decision here for the Jaguars, as Long put them in a 4th and 3 situation, but they are going to punt it. Questionable decision, but they could pin the Huskies deep here. Okay, punt down at the 16, but Caden is down and hurt, as you see. That's another good sign, but a 1st and 10 from the 16. Josh under center. And this one goes to Sutherland. He picks up 6 on the 1st down carry. Will be more involved in the game plan, even though, as you see, Drew Stevens back after missing about 4 or 5 weeks. But a 2nd and 4 from the 22. This one goes to Drew Stevens. Powers his way 4-10 on his 1st carry back. Caden able to return, but high risk of injury coming back. We'll have to keep an eye out for him, but a 1st and 10 from the 31. 4 receiver set here for the Huskies. As Josh hits Connor Kelly underneath. 7-yard catch for Connor. Now a 2nd and 3 from the 39. Josh under center and a bunch to the right. Play action pass. Josh downfield has Hunter wide open. Hunter tried to make a move down to the 33. First catch of the game for Hunter for 28, and now a 1st and 10 from the 33. As they go with a bubble screen to Kylo, who makes one man miss. Picks up 9 on the catch, and a great move from Kylo. Bringing up a 2nd and 1 from the 25. All 3 tight ends on the field here. They go with a play action pass here. As Damian left all alone, touchdown Huskies. What a throw! What a route! As the Huskies take a 7-0 lead just before the first quarter ends. It's a great job by both sides of the offense and defense for the Huskies. 3 sacks on the first drive for the Huskies, and Rosenberg nearly let him escape, but tackled him at the 21. And then the offense driving down the field right away, putting up a touchdown. And now a 1st and 10 from the 21. Empty look here for the Jaguars. As they check it down, and White is in coverage, tackling him out at the 22. Second and 10 from the 22-yard line. Huskies send a blitz, but the Jaguars run it. Stanton and Keith Jackson able to tackle Albert down for only a gain of 5. And that will end the first quarter as the Huskies up 7-0 here in Jacksonville. Jaguars with the ball though. Bringing up a 3rd and 5 from the 27-yard line as you see Caden back out on the field. As they go underneath, and what a play by the receiver Hooks to break off of a hit from Kitchen, who laid into him pretty hard. But now a 1st and 10 from the 35. Jackson under center. As a blitz comes in, and Gage, Bloodgood, gets him down again, but Caden hurt once again, and that one might put him out for the rest of this game. As a 2nd and 19 from the 26. Empty look here for the Jaguars as the Huskies send the blitz. But Gage was beat on the play and not able to get him, and they're going to walk their way into the end zone. Peter Miller is having himself a day so far as Gage was beat deep, and not known to see Gage beat deep. He's one of our fastest DBs on the field, but a 7-7 ball game now, as Rosenberg will remain in the game for Caden for a little bit. As Caden gets looked at on the sideline, as Gage will fair catch that one. Huskies will begin at the 25-yard line. A 7-7 ball game now after a really nice throw by Jackson to Miller. See if the Huskies can answer, as Drew Stevens able to pick up 3 on the first down carry. A 2nd and 7 from the 28 now. 4 receivers set here for the Huskies. As Josh just takes off, slides down, picks up the first down. He had a huge run last game, picking up the first down, giving the Huskies a 7-point lead in the end of the quarter. But here a play action pass across the middle of the field. Kylo wide open. Not known to see Kylo get that much separation in man. But a 1st and 10 from the 49. A bunch to the right. Play action pass. As Josh goes down and he fumbles the ball. Luckily, Damien picks it up, able to pick it up and run for get some of the yardage back at least. Only a 9-yard loss. First sack of the game for the Jaguars, and now a 2nd and 19 from the 40. After the bad sack on the bootleg, but Kylo's wide open once again, and he picks up the first down and a little bit more. Kylo running wild on the Jaguars so far this game. 3rd catch of the game for 43 yards. 1st and 10 from the 39. Isaiah Flynn in the backfield takes a carry. He has a lot of running room. Flynn trucks his way through 1, picks up 19. Kylo with nice blocking downfield as well. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. A bunch to the right. That was what a throw by Josh. lobbing that one up in the back of the end zone for Kylo, who beats his man on the corner route and puts up another Huskies touchdown. Now a 14-7 lead and an absolute perfect ball from Josh. And Kylo continuing his really good game in the first half. Haven't seen this kind of play from Kylo in a while. And this is what we drafted him for. Finally living up to it. As Rosenberg lights him up at the 22. As Peter Miller, 2 catches, 95 yards, and a touchdown. See if the Huskies defense can cut down on the explosive plays by the Jaguars. There's another one right there for picking up a first down, and these two QBs right now are dealing for both sides. 1st and 10 from the 36 as the Huskies sent a blitz, but the Jaguars ran right at it, and Albert picks up another first down. So really whichever defense can get the stop first, as it's a 1st and 10 from the 47. Empty look here for the Jaguars. As Kitchens with a nice tackle, loss of 1 on the play. Nearly undercut as that's Long's 3rd catch of the game. Is the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. Huskies up 7 points. But a 2nd and 11 from the 46. Jaguars are driving. Right underneath, and Kitchens able to come up and make a nice tackle after a 4-yard catch. Now a 3rd and 7 from the 49. Can the Huskies get them off the field? And it's going to be just enough to pick up the first down. Gage just a tad bit out of position as Springs picks it up. Now a 1st and 10 from the 42. Jaguars flipping the play, it looks like, as they go with a QB run. As CJ can't bring him down. And Shane brings down Jackson after a 5-yard pickup, as he broke multiple tackles to pick up that tough yard gain. 2nd and 5 from the 37-yard line. Jaguars not calling any timeouts. As a risky pass, and Stevenson comes away with it. Throw it in the triple coverage. And Steven Stanton, what a play. And now a 1st and 10 from the 37. A trips to the left. Play action pass, and Josh goes down for a sack and a timeout, Huskies. Second and 17 now. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens. Not able to get anything really, and they're going to no huddle to the line. 3rd and 11 from the 34. Only 15 seconds left. Play action pass. Josh looking downfield. Just throws it up to avoid the sack. Hit as he threw it incomplete. As the punt or the pick doesn't mean anything, as the Huskies will punt. Did they go 3 and out? That should end the first half with the lead for the Huskies. Is a great pick from Steven Thain to end the half, stopping the Jaguars from getting anything on offense, as the defense has really played well for the most part, but has to cut down on the explosive plays, as the offense is going to have to pick it up running the ball. And the defense playing well, just have to tackle better and can't allow big 3rd down conversions. But the Huskies do get the ball up 7 to begin the 3rd quarter. Could take a 2-score lead here. There's a nice block there from Stan. Gage is tackled down at the 26. A 1st and 10 from the 26. Josh under center. And this one goes to Drew Stevens. Stevens breaks a tackle, powering his way to the 38-yard line. Stevens seems a little bit slower, but Coming back off of injury. It's expected 1st and 10 from the 38. Now back to Drew Stevens. Only able to pick up 2 on the carry. Now he's 2nd and 8 from the 41-yard line. Trips to the left. Play action pass. As a risky pass trying to go to Hunter across the middle. Incomplete on the play. Bringing up a 3rd and 8 now from the 41. Empty look here for the Huskies. A huge 3rd down. As Josh just takes off, diving for it. 1st down. Saw the blitz off the edge. Steps up, takes off. And a 1st down for the Huskies. Now at midfield. As Drew Stevens powering his way 4-3, but Benji Wilson, man, he is a good player when healthy, but he gets hurt every other game, man. 2nd and 7 from the 47. Play action pass. As this one goes underneath the Hunter, who has running room. Tackled down at the 33. First and 10 from the 33 now. Hunter once again wide open. Fighting all the way down to the 17-yard line. And now the Huskies inside the red zone as Benji Wilson will be back in the game, which is very good news. 1st and 10. Sutherland in the backfield with Jamal Lacey. As if Jamal hits that block, Sutherland is walking into the end zone with a 1-yard pickup on the play. 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line. Josh in gun here. Drops back to pass. As he's just going to take off before getting hit from behind. Luckily, did not fumble that football. Redmond tackles him from behind. Bringing up a 3rd and 7 now from the 14-yard line. Empty look. In field goal range. Can at least take a 2-scored lead here. As Josh tried to go across the middle of the field. Might have had the flat open immediately, but was looking for the end zone. And the Huskies have to settle for 3 here. Taking a 17-7 lead midway through this 3rd quarter. The defense can get a stop it. Could be Drew Stevens' time. Hand the ball off to the big running back and let him work. As James Aldridge will kick it deep. Huffman and Kirkpatrick bring him down at the 22-yard line. As a 1st and 10 from the 22 now. Still no Caden back on the field, but Travis McCain is a solid replacement. As McCain and Kitchen bring down Albert right there for only a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 from the 25-yard line. As they're testing Dylan deep. And Dylan comes away with it! Dylan has a high pick number this season, but has been beat week after week after week, and now comes away with a huge pick. And now it's time for Drew Stevens' time. Can Drew Stevens ice this game out for the Huskies? With 2 minutes left in this 3rd quarter, a ton of time left, but a game-changing pick as Drew Stevens takes this carry, and Drew Stevens is off to the races and only able to get down to the 32, and he just feels a little bit slower out there. Not able to hit that full excel, but a 1st and 10 from the 32, 2 tight ends on the field. Play action pass here. As Josh goes downfield to Damian, trucking his way through 1 down to the 4. Right now, it is too easy for this Huskies offense. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Second catch of the game for Damian. As this one goes to Drew at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal now. Sutherland in the backfield now. He has a nose for the end zone and he gets in. Steven Sutherland giving the Huskies a 24-7 lead just before the fourth quarter. As back-to-back drives with costly picks by Jake Jackson, who has played very well all season and hasn't really turned the ball over. It's a nice spin there, getting away from multiple Huskies down at the 28. But Jake Jackson kept the ball safe all season and now turning the ball over multiple times. Now a 1st and 10 from the 28. Jackson under center. The Huskies send the blitz. Bishop and Visual Hats are able to tackle him down at the 32 for only a 4-yard pickup. With a 2nd and 6 from the 32. Last play before the end of the third quarter. As Jackson just checks it down underneath and a couple of broken tackles. And this is what the Huskies need to avoid, because the Jaguars can easily come back if the Huskies defense can't wrap up. But so far, Huskies up 3 scores in a dominating second half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 42. Jackson under center. As Gage beat once again. As John Long hurt on the play. Gage coming from behind to make the tackle. Ended up maybe landing awkwardly on that shoulder or arm of John Long. Now a 1st and 10 from the 33. That's a check down to Albert. As Steven Stanton with a great tackle for only a 3-yard pickup. As the Huskies are one of the best teams in the league at forcing turnovers and doing it once again here in Jacksonville in the divisional round. 2nd and 7 from the 30. The Jaguars are going to have to move a lot quicker with time clicking. As another good tackle from Stanton. 3rd and inches now. Huskies just playing some soft zone out here, allowing the Jaguars to take what they're giving them. 3rd and inches now from the 23. Another check down. Bishop able to bring him down at the 17-yard line. First and 10 from the 17 now. Huskies switch to man. And Gage beat once again. 3rd time Gage has been beat. And this time is by the backup tight end Ross. Nearly came away with a huge touchdown for the Jaguars to put them right back into this one. But a 1st and goal from the 1. That's C.J. Hunter. And I believe that's Huffman able to tackle Albert for a loss of 3. Second and goal from the 4-yard line. Wide open in the end zone is Hooks for a Jaguars touchdown, bringing the lead a little, or the score a little bit closer, but only 4:21 left, down 10 points, not looking likely for the Jaguars. They're gonna kick it deep here. Rely on their defense to get a huge stop. Gage is back to return this one. Gage, solid return down to the 23. Had some room to that left side. But a couple of first downs should end this one for the Huskies. Bring him past the divisional round for the first time in franchise history. Drew Stevens able to pick up 4 yards. The Jaguars' run defense did not come to play today, as the Huskies have taken full advantage of it. 2nd and 6 now from the 27. As Hunter hangs on to that one, picks up a first down and more. Drew Stevens pushes him forward. Steven Robinson, starting right tackle, hurt for the Huskies, though. It's not a good sign, as the backup Grains is a 67 overall, but 1st and 10 from the 38. That does stop the clock. Stevens fights forward for a 3-yard pickup. Second and 7 now from the 40-yard line. Just almost under 3 minutes remaining in this one. Huskies go with a play-action pass. Josh was his. He threw that one, trying to just check it down to Jamal. There's a torn labrum for Steven Robinson. It's got to be a big loss if the Huskies can hold on and advance, but a 3rd and 7 from the 40-yard line. First down, pretty much all but do it. They go with a screen play to Drew Stevens. A great block, and Stevens picks up the first down. What a play. Great blocking downfield from Stockton, getting to that next level. Now a 1st and 10 from the 48. Sutherland back in the game here. Sutherland only able to get to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 now from the 49, nearing the 2-minute warning. This one goes to Isaiah Flynn, and a nice job by the Jaguars stuffing it. But a 2-minute warning here. Huskies up 10 points. Jaguars desperately looking to get a 3rd down stop here. But it might not be enough time for the Jaguars to come back. First bunch formation to the right for the Huskies. And Josh drops back the pass here, as he just goes down, avoiding any turnovers. Jaguars do call a timeout, as James Aldridge will kick this one deep. As Miller able to hang on to that one, get down to about the 20-yard line. The Jaguars have a 1:47 down 10 points. Only 2 timeouts to try and come back. Jackson does have his X factor. As a great throw from Jackson downfield to, I believe it's John Long, back in the game for the Jaguars. Big no huddle to the line very quickly as they go underneath, and Kitchen makes him pay for dropping that one, lights him up. So now it's a 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. As John Long comes back from injury and scores just like that. 2 huge catches. And the dominating tight end comes away with another huge catch. And just like that, we have a 3-point ball game. But it will come down to an onside kick, as the Jaguars don't have 3 timeouts. They had to use one. Comes down to a huge onside kick here. Can the Huskies recover? And Kylo jumps on it and goes down at the 46-yard line, and that should do it. Couple of runs by the Huskies should end this one, as Drew Stevens is in the backfield. Only able to pick up 2. And from behind, comes out of nowhere, tackling Drew Stevens down. Now a 3rd and 11 from the 45. Huskies are not going to take any chances. Hand the ball off to Steven Sutherland. It's up about 8 on the carry. But the ball will have to be punted back to the Jaguars. Which is not a good sign. We're going to have this one go all the way down to the 1 second and then call a timeout. The Jaguars are only going to have about 17 seconds, no timeouts. And nearly was able to get down it deep into the Jaguars territory, but they'll have the ball at the 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 20. Can the Jaguars do it? Come away with a miracle. CJ Hunter nearly just ended the game just like that. Broke the double team. Dove at Jackson. Nearly ended the game. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Stan pushes him out at the 41. Will probably come down to a Hail Mary now. The Jaguars could try and run a sideline play, but not going to risk it. We'll just go with a Hail Mary here. 7 seconds left. Might. As they throw this one up deep. In the coverage. Incomplete. And the Jaguars don't come away with the comeback, and nearly a disaster for the Huskies, but too conservative at the end. Come away with a win though. Josh with a 156 QB rating, 12 of 16, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. The running game was okay. Sutherland with a touchdown and wasn't anything special. Kylo with a huge first half and a touchdown. Damian with a touchdown. Gage led the team in tackles with 8. 3 tackles for loss for CJ, 2 for Gage, 1 for Huffman and Kitchens. 2 tackles for Gage and CJ Hunter. A pick from Steven Sand and Dylan. No pass deflections, no forced fumbles. And your Orlando Huskies, for the first time in franchise history, are past the divisional round and will play in the AFC Conference Championship game. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.